My name is Melyana Lase. I'm an international relations student from LB66. In this video, I'm going to elaborate on my topic about Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or what we commonly known as ASEAN, focusing on the goals, the benefits, the purpose, as well as the challenges facing by this regional intergovernmental organization.
ASEAN was established on 8 August 1967 in Bangkok, Thailand, upon signing the ASEAN Declaration. ASEAN Declaration was signed by its founding fathers, first Indonesia, second Malaysia, third Philippines, fourth Singapore, and last but not least, Thailand. Other nations then joined in later, such as Brunei Darussalam joined in 1984, Vietnam in 1995, Laos and Myanmar in 1997, Cambodia in 1999.
So, what's the purpose of ASEAN?
So, the purposes of ASEAN are to accelerate economic growth, social progress, and cultural development in the region, to promote regional peace, matters of common interest, to provide assistance to each other in the form of training and research facilities, to promote Southeast Asian studies, and last but not least, to maintain close, beneficial cooperation with existing international organizations with similar aims and purposes.
ASEAN, with its slogan, One Vision, One Identity, and One Community, is built on three pillars. First, ASEAN Political Security, second, ASEAN Economic Community, and third, ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community, which are the main platforms to hold discussion and consensus to tackle and overcome the current issues.
So the first pillar is ASEAN Political Security, or in short form, APSC. APSC has been constructed to ensure countries within the region live at peace with one another as well as in the world in order to create a harmonious atmosphere. This community comprises in political development, shaping and sharing norms, prevent conflicts and disputes, discussing the possible resolutions as well as implementing mechanisms. The second pillar is ASEAN Economic Community, or in short form AEC. AEC was established in 2015 and is a community which aims to, first, facilitate in the movement of goods, services, investment, capital, and skills. Second, to increase trade of goods and services and investment among its members. Third, to promote and expand regional production, sharing, and network. Fourth, to promote higher level of transparency and predictability. After the 27th ASEAN Summit in 2015 in Kuala Lumpur, AEC adopted AEC Blueprint 2025, which aiming towards integrated and cohesive, competitive, innovative, and dynamic, as well as enhancing connectivity and sectoral cooperation with the global economy. In short, AEC discusses the tactic and strategy in order to boost every member's economics to compete with global economy. The last pillar is ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community, or in short form ASCC. ASCC is aiming in promoting the better quality of life for the people and their communities in ASEAN in the aspect of culture, education, social welfare, social equality, environment, science and technology, and etc. This community has shown improvement in literacy rates, the net enrollment rate for children of primary school age, percentage of people living on less than $1.25 per day, proportion of seats held by women in parliaments, maternal mortality, as well as proportion of urban population living in slum. Nevertheless, besides building regional cooperation within its member, ASEAN is also developing external relations with countries such as Australia, Canada, China, Germany, India, Japan, New Zealand, Norway, Pakistan, Russia, Republic of Korea, Switzerland, United States, United Nations, and the European Union. This cooperation is in the form of ASEAN Dialogue Coordinatorship, East Asia Summit, as well as the ASEAN Plus 3, in which will strengthen the economic cooperation in trade, promoting the tourism, discussing the security issues, and other global issues. Moreover, to reach out more towards its populations, ASEAN established a platform called ASEAN Foundation in 1997, which is functioned as the bridge to spread the words, to raise awareness through actions and publications in order to create prosperous and sustainable environment. In the education aspect, ASEAN Foundation provides extensive experience and total exposure, particularly to the youth, to gain skills and insight, to be competitive individuals for the future generations. Therefore, in this education aspect, ASEAN Foundation initiatives are in the form of scholarship, Model ASEAN meeting, and also internship. Next, Arts and Culture Program. This program is served as the platform to preserve, celebrate, and invent ASEAN community identity, as well as advance the feelings of ASEAN oneness. This community will engage people's participations, promotes information sharing, education, and learning among diverse ASEAN audiences. Hence, bringing collaborations and meaningful exchange traditions and culture as something that we should not abandon as our identity today and for our future generations. Media Program. This program has the capacity to promote freedom of expression and make use of the current sophisticated digital technology to spread the awareness through digital training and citizen journalists as well as public campaign. Last program is Community Building Program, which is the main platform initiatives to strengthen the solidarity and cooperation and to achieve the common interests of ASEAN members. ASEAN Foundation also provides internship program, which aims to provide undergraduate or postgraduate students a practical experience working in ASEAN organizations. To learn about the work of ASEAN Foundation supporting the ASEAN community building process, to gain better understanding on the nature and dynamic of ASEAN cooperation, to valuable outreach tool to promote ASEAN awareness and student mobility in the ASEAN region. To enroll in the internship program, we have to have a minimum requirements, such as first, be an ASEAN national or holding a nationality of the ASEAN dialogue, development, or sectoral partners. Second, enroll in a full-time university program. Third, enroll in a postgraduate degree program. Fourth, fluent in English language by possessing an overall score of 6.5 in the IELTS or an overall score of 79 in TOEFL IBT. Fifth, to be a computer literate.
Being one of the most influential regional intergovernmental organizations in the world, it cannot be denied that ASEAN is also facing some challenges along the way. The challenges are: first, the diversity in religion, language, culture, and ethnicity will continue to be the weakness rather than strength. Because of the differences, the interpretation of some of the global issues, such as what is human rights and what are the actual disasters, may differ from one state to another. Second, there are numerous petitions that are made during the ASEAN summit and conferences, but only minimal implementation have been reached. Third, as the majority of ASEAN members are still developing countries, the progress in achieving advanced technology and information are still very slow and creating interdependency with other non-ASEAN states. Other challenges may also appear as ASEAN does not have the common foreign policy, common political policy, and common security policy that is due to the difference in status quo and background of each nation. This will result in the lack of sense of ownership within the ASEAN population, unlike the other organizations such as European Union. Although ASEAN is still very much about the states rather than standing as a region, it has shown tremendous development in its golden year establishment in bringing all members together, fostering the community to work hand in hand to achieve its common goal, which is peaceful and prosperity region under the aspirational theme of one vision, one identity, and one community.